U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo met with Russian President Vladimir Putin and Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Sochi, Russia on Tuesday. He was there to try to improve the U.S.'s relationship with Russia and find some more common ground between the countries.
I'm here today because President Trump is committed to improving this relationship. As I think you said, we have differences. Each country will protect its own interests, look out for its own interests of its people. But it's not destined that we're adversaries on every issue. And I hope that we can find places where we have a set of overlapping interests and can truly begin to build out strong relationships, at least in those on those particular issues.
Pompeo said he and Lavrov talked about terrorism, Afghanistan, and North Korea's nuclear program, and that they agreed on the importance of denuclearization. But one of the areas Pompeo said the countries disagree on is Venezuela. He urged Russia to end its support for President Nicolas Maduro so the Venezuelan people can get their democracy back.
The United States and more than 50 other nations agree that the time has come for Nicolas Maduro to go. He's brought nothing but misery to the Venezuelan people, and we hope that the Russians' support for Maduro will end.
In response, Lavrov said Russia is siding with Maduro because democracy cannot be done by force. He said U.S. officials and a Venezuelan opposition leader Juan Guaido's actions and threats have nothing in common with democracy. They also talked about the threats from Iran. U.S. officials believe Iran may be planning attacks on U.S. interests in the Middle East, and the Pentagon has sent B-52 bombers to the area as a warning. Pompeo said the U.S. is not seeking a war with Iran, but that if American interests are attacked, we will most certainly respond in an appropriation fashion. This is Pompeo's first visit to Russia since the release of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's report on Russia and the 2016 presidential election. Pompeo said interference in U.S. elections is unacceptable and that the U.S. would not tolerate it happening again in 2020. Lavrov denied again that Russia interfered in any U.S. election.